Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. The time is 4:30 in the afternoon, and the date is 8th of January 2013. Sorry. I'd like to let you know about the conversation that happened today. I'll just have to try to get this camera straight. The conversation that happened today, as I was at home, and the Iranian Baha'i terrorist group that has been hired by the MI5 terrorist camp by the corrupted government of UK to get my name clear of the whole thing, and be able to keep all the money together. And then once my name is clear of the whole thing, I was accused of having a sexual problem. I was accused of being a danger to the public and having a psychological problem. My picture in the paperwork that has been handed out to all around the community that I live, all the shops, all my neighbors, the landlord, which I have previously seen, and on the one occasion that I end up in a conflict with someone, the police have to come and says I cannot get that paperwork off them, and I have to contact the Home Office in order to be able to have that, which will all be all of this would be telling to the court how is that happened. The conversation between Mr. Muhammad, who lives upstairs, and I believe it was Mr. Potkin Azarmehr, the main terrorist that have been hired by the government of UK to carry out these disgusting actions. The conversation between these two, Mr. Muhammad, was this: I have an idea, he knows about this money, let's give him some money to keep his mouth shut, and the second court to clear his name will come up. We are not going to let him know, and we are going to go to the court and take that money to ourselves, and the government would allow them to do that. So the level of the corruption of the UK government is unbelievable. I'm terribly sorry for the government of UK, who is not man enough to stand up for the crimes they do. They support terrorists within the governments. They support terrorists, and they fund for operation outside the UK in order to send people after my family. They have the court one by one, as they know they have built these cases up for me. They have framed me in order to discredit me totally for a sexual problem, a psychological problem, and keep the public away from me, and many other things they have done. They will hire a terrorist group organization like as Baha'is, which are a code. In that code they have lawyers, they have terrorists, they have builders, they have hairdressers, they have everything within that code. So that coach would get my name clear of the whole thing, and then they will carry out the assassination. So this is what they have done. There is a possibility on a second court that will have to take place around June this year. They will not allow me to find out the Baha'i terrorist organization and the MI5 terrorist scam and a corrupted government of UK and a disgusting Home Office, especially the Minister of the Crime and Security, Mr. James Brokenshire, which is completely aware of all this, and he's supervising these disgusting actions personally to take place. As I said, the conversation was between Mr. Muhammad and the Baha'i group. I believe he was talking to Mr. Potkin Azarmehr. Give him some money now because he knows about this. He's taking illegal action. Keep his mouth shut. The second court we go to get his name cleared, we're not going to take him in. And the whole thing is happening in a terribly disgusting way. I'm just amazed how corrupted the UK government is. The actual government of UK, the Parliament, the Home Office, how corrupted they are in order to fund terrorist operation, in order to hire terrorists, in order to hide all the documents within the government, isolate me totally, which they have, stopping my money to come to me in order to be able to get the solicitors in order to be able to fight them. They isolated me at work. They isolated me in every possible aspect, these disgusting animals. And the money goes to the terrorist organization in order to carry this out. So ladies and gentlemen, be aware there is a second court coming up in June time, and there is a possibility the disgusting, corrupted government of UK will not allow me to go to that court as well. And as I said, I have done certain things in order to make sure I would be entering that court, but there is a possibility that I have to carry something else out. I have to do something. Whatever I do, this video is a clear indication. Whatever I do is in order to be able to enter that court for justice. So the disgusting government of UK, the terrorist camps, MI5 terrorist camp, corruption within the government of UK is unbelievable. Hire lawyers, get his name cleared, kill him. This is what they do. Disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. This was a conversation that took place approximately about an hour and a half ago, so around 3:30 in the afternoon, between Mr. Mohammed and I believe Mr. Podkin. So this is something that I'm very upset. The hungry Iranians, the hungry terrorist Baha'i group, the people that have hunger for this money, people that have hunger, people that would rape their own mothers, people who sell their own mothers for money, have been hired because of that hunger by the government of UK in order to hide and do the dirty work for the government of UK. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.